We had been looking for a different, like what I mentioned before about with rounding,
Hmm.
but a lot of rounding systems that are out there right now are extremely expensive, and not sure if we were going to be able to use it to its full potential, so on and so forth. So when we saw this and how we could run most everything through it that we needed to recognition wise, it was kind of a no brainer for us.
Mm. Well, that's fantastic. So
Yeah,
tell me a little bit more about how you use it for rounding, because I
sure.
know that for the most individuals who look at nDorse, they might look at it as just that one-to-one recognition tool. So
Right.
this is kind of innovative. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, so we actually changed our rounding to more of a check-in situation, which York General, I would say, made the rounding. The rounding was never supposed to be a 30-minute conversation.
Mm,
But that's something that, we just took that time as directors with staff to really have that conversation, but it turned into something very daunting because if you have 30 people that report to you, 30 minutes trying to get that done every month is a lot. And so
yes.
we changed it to check-ins, and it's supposed to be a standing meeting. If they're sitting, that's fine as well. But what we do in those meetings is we have our team members pull up their phone and say, "Who do you want to recognize?" And they do it right then and there.
Nice.
Or if they don't want to have it on their phone, which we have some team members that don't want to have it on their phone, they want to keep work and personal life separate, which is we totally support that. It is on our intranet, so it's an easy button. They can simply click right there, and they say
Nice.
they're going to endorse. We also have our directors track um, endorsements that they've given, and they talk about those in department meetings and things like that. So
Nice.
we've really kind of our rounding was a lot about recognition, and our doors are always open on if we need the tools and equipment to do our jobs and those types of things. But
Mhm,
rounding was more about recognizing people and making sure to pass that down.
mhm. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. That's great.
Yeah.
And so you're using it purposefully in your rounding. Do you
Mhm.
see organic use outside of those rounding connections as well?
Oh, all the time. Absolutely.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Good.
What gets recognized gets repeated. And so
Mm,
if you have something that's an easy tool, super user friendly, available in multiple places that you can do that, people are more apt to do it. And anymore in today's world, recognition is such a nice thing, especially in healthcare. There's a lot of things that are not very fun to deal with all the time. And so if we can recognize people for doing a great job at all levels, I feel like that's really important. I'm a big advocate for if you can go to one place and get a lot of things done, because a lot of the frontline staff don't have the time to sit at a computer, and so they don't know where things are. And if we can make it super streamlined to allow them access to recognize people, to nominate people, then this has been the perfect outlet for us, truthfully.
mhm, mhm. Definitely.